It has been the longest off-season of SRA. The rust has been wiped off and the cars are revved up and ready to go. Welcome to SRA.
We're off and away for SRA.
Hey, welcome in, guys, to SRA Division 5. I'm Jerry Finkelstein, and I'm joined with my co-commentators, Ian Byron.
Ian Byron. I'll say it myself. First. It's all good. Yeah, Ian here.
And Andrew Anderson. Welcome in.
Hey, I've had a Red Bull, 3 Fig Newtons, and a moon pie. I am so ready to go. I'm here to watch some of these ruffians do some racing, rubbing, and wrestling, and probably not all in that order. I mean, what else? Okay. What else would we want to do tonight? I mean, you could get a bag of Cheetos and go watch reruns of a Honey Boo Boo and Family Feud all night. But this is Nürburgring night, ladies and gentlemen. Let's watch some racing, rubbing, and wrestling.
Well, I'll pretend I understood half of those words there. One question: what is a moon pie?
What? You don't know what a moon pie is?
I have no idea what a moon pie is.
Oh, jeez.
I will send you one from Amazon.
Okay.
Better be
it's
a
gonna
case.
Be crushed because Amazon's track record is not very good.
It's gonna be one of those like padded sleeves that isn't really doing anything for you. Oh yeah.
So we got Nürburgring night. What's shaking tonight, guys?
Looks like it is a warm day outside. Track temperatures at 30 degrees, 35 degrees actually, just updated. So it is a hot night tonight, guys. And Nürburgring's nice track. It's a German track, and it is one of my favorite tracks. So I'm doing pretty good. And what are you guys thinking as far as the spread and all that's kind of go? Do you got any contenders and people you gotta keep your eye on tonight?
I think it's going to be a German car takes the win. I think that's my hot take.
I'm not there. I think if you look at the stats, this is a bit of a Lamborghini track, and last couple of weeks have been BMW tracks, but this track lends itself to the Italian Bull. So we'll keep an eyeball on that. We look at our standings. We have a Lamborghini driver on top, but then it's Beamer, McLaren. So much to look at tonight.
You looking at the leaderboard?
Yeah, well, the leaderboard's not updated with any times yet. So it's just the drivers who are out.
I'm looking at the championship standings and seeing.
Oh man, what a segue! You know what?
Wow. Okay.
What a
segue! You
can't
just do that, man.
I'm gonna take that cue. Let's jump to driver standings. I will run through these.
It's a skew.
That is a squeegway.
Hell of a squeegway.
That is a squeegee way right there.
So yeah, we got Dakota Taylor leading in first place.
We're going full Southern on these
274 points. Not that far behind. 14 points behind Harrison Channing. In the BMW, so yeah, like you said, we got Lamborghini leading the championship, and then we got BMW and another BMW with Y Boy Blue, 229 points, and then gonna go ahead and throw Mr. Philip Enos, 227 points, just right there behind Y Boy Blue in the McLaren. And the team standings is over here. We will run through quickly. Lamborghini, OBDA, currently leading with 448 points. Lag Pursuit in the McLaren, leading with 436 points, just 12 points behind. The Beamer Boys Racing, 424 points. So top three, not that far apart. 24-point spread. That's pretty competitive.
The championship's just completely up for grabs. And this is a halfway point after tonight, so we'll have a good shape of what this thing looks like after tonight. 3 races is one thing, 4 races. Well, actually, you got a drop race. So really, 4 out of 7, we'll be well over halfway home. So after tonight, the game is afoot. We'll find out what this thing looks like in about an hour and 20 minutes from now.
Right. Well.
For sure.
You want to quickly run over the track map while we're looking through some slides?
Yeah, we're about 2.5 minutes away from qualifying starting, so we got a little time to actually yuck it up a little bit. So, anyways, the Nürburgring is the Grand Prix track, opened in 1984 after all the well-noted issues with the long track. Just how dangerous it was. And so, anyways, 1984, it comes the Grand Prix section. It's kind of laid over where the old Sudschleife was. And I think it's kind of a nondescript kind of track. You've got where all the action's going to happen in turn 1. That kind of off weird camber. Here we go. Actually, we flipped over to qualifying here. But this little off camber turn 1, and the Mercedes arena is going to be where a lot of the action's at. I think that we're going to get some more action as we get down into the Dunlop curve, which is the hairpin. And you've got the Michael Schumacher S, which has been recently named, but it's not really an S. It's kind of a curve. But they still do, because it's Michael, we'll call it the S. But
the big S.
The last one, the chicane at the end, which is right where you would head out toward the Nordschleife. Is going to be a lot of cars hitting those 2 curbs. There's 2 fart stumpers right there, and we're going to be seeing a lot of cars bouncing around in those things, and I think we'll see a lot of cars in the grass. But other than that, there's a lot of elevation change here. The back stretch is a whole lot lower than the front stretch, but it's self-explanatory, and we're about to have a lot of fun. And we got cars leaving and heading on track.
This track, it's an iconic one, and I'm glad we're here today because I've been waiting to commentate.
Well, I guess as we get started, while these cars, these drivers are kind of putting down banker laps and get their tires warm, there's not a lot to talk about for that time. So, but I got something for us. One thing that I want to talk about that we all see when we watch races at this track, but nobody ever talks about, and that's that darn castle about a mile up the road, just behind the last turn here. That's the Nürburgring Castle, and so that was built by Count Ulrich von Bet You Won't Name a Racetrack After Me Nürburgring in about 1160 or so, under the rule of Frederick I, or better known as Frederick Barbarossa. Fred Barbarossa is still the coolest name of any king in the Middle Ages.
Sounds like a pirate.
Exactly. Yeah, what a cool king name. So anyways, so I kind of dug in a little bit. So what's interesting about this castle? And I swear, this is the most boring castle ever built. Nothing interesting has ever happened at this castle. In the 100 Years' War, the Swedes finally captured it. I think it was kind of just a stop along the road. It's kind of built on a little cone so you can kind of see over the hills there. But in the 100 Years' War, the Swedes captured it, and they turned it into an IKEA, and then they got bored and they left, and that's it. There's nothing there. They never defended anything. It was just kind of along the Roman road, and it just sits there right next to Tiergarten for the Nordschleife. Tiergarten actually does mean animal garden because there's a big animal cemetery right next to it. And sometimes there's just not a lot of there when they're looking at their castle. It's boring as all get out. So there you go. Let's talk about some qualifying. It's more interesting than that lousy castle.
So is it a
when you
spooky
said
castle?
Pet Cemetery, I just remember that one horror movie called Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that thing scarred me from like all future horror movies.
Definitely not a children's flick.
Yeah,
not a
definitely
bit.
No.
Nope. So, there's just nothing about that castle. I mean, the von the von heirs, better known the Nürburgrings, they lived there, but I mean, they didn't even They didn't build a basketball court there. It's awful. So anyways, there you go. We got 7 minutes left for our way too cool silver guys.
Yeah, I think they're sitting
nobody
first
has said
on
a
pace
qualifying lap yet. They're all still, chilling out there. So no, nothing, too lost there. Thank you for that history lesson.
I think we had quite a bit gained there, actually.
Hey.
So I've been on
But
board with
I don't really know how
Lorenzo
to
here.
top that. Except for I knew that the Nürburgring was built after World War I to like help with jobs and stuff, because a lot of people lost their jobs after they, we don't need any more guns. Like, what are you doing here? Leave, So they're like, all right, let's build a racetrack.
They lost all their men too.
Yeah. Well, they a lot of people, like they went to work. If they weren't fighting, they were working, making stuff to fight with. So.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, back to the track here.
I think that's a perfect time to stop, and we got our first lap. Hang on a minute. Let me make it so everybody can see the lap times. 1:56.9:32. Heck of a banker lap.
That's crazy. Bermudez Garcia. Now that's a guy I have not seen near the top very much. But then again, they still got 5 minutes to all set laps here. But not very many laps coming in, even with a couple of valids coming through here.
I don't see a single time from Garcia on the leaderboard from this week, unless I'm missing it.
He's operating in a very stealth manner, isn't he?
Super stealth, yeah.
Oh yeah, he being the stealthy boy.
All right, let's follow. Oh man, let's see. Who else still has to finish a lap? Nigel's? I'm gonna go with Nigel's. Put a P11 for the 159.687. So how deep into the 155s are we gonna get tonight? What do y'all
I
think?
don't know, but considering that this is silvers,
Yeah, you're gonna see some 55.
we're gonna see some better laps here. Silvers aren't even done yet, so let's wait till we see silvers. But I'm guessing we're gonna see at least one guy dip into 155 at least.
I think we'll see it quite a bit. I'm looking at the leaderboard. Yeah, it looks like the top 8 on the weekly board got into the 55. So I'm assuming at least 5 maybe tonight will get in there.
Yeah. I'm trying to look for. There's another guy that was silver. Maybe he got promoted to gold here. I'm trying to look, but he was killing silver. Oh, I think it was Johnston. No, was it
Isaiah
Johnston?
Hill's the highest placed currently on the leaderboard in the silver.
Who was?
Isaiah Hill.
Okay, well, it wasn't Hill. It was somebody who was killing it in silver yesterday, or not yesterday, but the week before last week. So I think a lot of things have changed.
Yeah, so Kevin Johnston, he is a gold driver right now. It may have been a promotion.
Gotcha.
Yep, so we'll see Kevin come out later. I'm on board here with Hill, who's been the fastest throughout the week for the silver drivers. And it's like he's catching up with a little bit of traffic here.
Yeah, it looks like he has got to pace himself out a little bit better, try and get a good lap in. Guy in front seems a little bit slower.
Yeah, here at the end of this lap, take it slow, get a little bit of a gap. I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah, Moorhead and Aoki I've seen near the front. Not always more consistently, but I feel like they're improving their craft over time.
Aoki's been a SRA driver for a long time. He's been fun to watch. Done a little racing with him. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's nice to see how many German words we can use.
Oof, 9.
And there you go.
That is, that is the dad joke.
Well played.
Well, no, not even a dad joke, just the joke of the night so far. That's pretty funny.
It was so funny. It just came out. I didn't even think about it. It just right off the hip.
It's kind of cool, like when two different languages really kind of collide like that.
Like we're gonna see some cars collide tonight. Am I right?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have some Farfignugan.
What did you just say, dude? Sometimes you say words, and I'm pretty Southern, but I'm not that Southern.
If y'all remember, in the early '90s, Volkswagen had an ad campaign that lasted for years, where they talked about having Farfignugan. And it was Fahrvergnügen means, I think it's ergonomic fun. I think is what it means in German. Anyways, and so they always thought about their cars had all the Fahrvergnügen. And we had a bodybuilder live with us in college, and he drove about a 1968 Beetle, and everybody just called him Fahrvergnügen.
Sounds like a healthy version of a moon pie.
Exactly. Oh, you guys are not having moon pies.
I've had a moon pie. All right, Moorhead
Wow.
took provisional pole there.
Oh, shoot. Somebody just
156.4.
lost it. Van Sickle.
Yep.
And
He
I'm on
lost
board
in
with
that
Hill.
corner there.
Hill here is going to improve about 0.8 so far. Let's see how the last turn goes for him.
Yeah, he's almost up by a second here, which is
man.
crazy.
Picked up a ton of time in the last corner.
Oh, yeah, that's crazy.
Could be good for P4. Yep. P4.
Looks like they still got a minute here about. Keep in mind that they're able to finish their lap after that. So it looks like a lot of these drivers, or maybe not a lot of these drivers, maybe just a couple of them have another lap here.
I'm gonna check out the stream on YouTube here because it looks like we're kind of choppy. Are we choppy, or is it just my imagination?
Yeah.
I think it's your imagination. I know what you've been smoking down there.
Oh, there you go.
Wherever you're at.
Baz says, "Who's commentating?" We got some pinch hitters in here in the booth. I can work on a little text box for everybody, but
That's right. We need a little. There's Fazley there. So, anyways, this is Andrew and Ian and Jerry are in the house tonight.
you know what? I'll work on that while you guys fill the air.
No, I haven't
Sounds
been reading.
good.
Sorry, everybody who's here. I have not been reading text, but I'm the chats. I'm in now, so we can now talk smack and talk turkey.
Well, you tell me what everybody's saying because I do not have Twitch pulled up. So
Yeah, okay.
I could probably pull it up on my phone if I really wanted to.
YouTube.
Actually, we're on YouTube, and
Oh, YouTube. Okay.
so we are ready for some fun. Let's
Right
see.
on.
There we go.
Looks like Aoki has taken the best time from Bermuda, as well as Moorhead pulling in the second there.
So he's already down
Rudder
in the 56 O's. Nice. That answers your question if we're going to see any 55s or not.
Yeah.
Looks like Silver Pole is a 56 full.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see some 55s for sure.
Full at, baby.
Jerry, how do you spell your last name?
What, me?
How do you spell your last name?
I forgot.
All right, we're going with that one.
Finkel, Finkel,
Oh, almost had it.
Stein, I think.
Oh, geez. Elstein. All right, that's a nice end of the. All right, let's
Hey,
make this.
if John Hansom's still on, I didn't realize they had a rock festival there. Wow, nice. So apparently here at the Nürburgring there is a rock festival. I have much to learn.
Nice.
Sweet. So what's that, almost 8.5 minutes left for our
Yeah, golds are going to be out now.
For
Pretty
our
much all the
goldies?
silvers should be finishing up. We got Bermuda Garcia and Lorenzo. They're both improving their lap by about a half second here, so if Bermuda's able to pull this off, he's definitely going to jump up to second there, not going to beat up Rudderham. And if Lorenzo's able to pull his lap off, he's going to jump up to roughly about 6th place, I'd say, currently. But the gold drivers are out on their out lap here. They're going to be starting their hot laps.
Yeah, it's about to get hot for the gold drivers.
Oh, and
Yeah.
another error. We got.
There we go.
Notices the change. This is Division 5,
I'll tell you what.
not Division 6.
Can we get a camera on one of our Goldie dudes?
Thank you.
There you go.
I've been busy fine-tuning and polishing this well-oiled machine of a stream we have.
Well, very well oiled. That's why there's oil dripping from the cracks in the machine.
Literally just falling
It's
out
so
of the
much
machine.
oil. So much.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we need a new gasket on our oil pan, guys.
I think so too. You know, it's just tighten up the bolts.
Guys,
It'll
we
be
got to
all right.
watch out for in gold though is Taylor. Taylor's a monster on the track.
Yep.
Channing, also very good. Hal McDonald is an overtake machine.
And on
He
defense
goes for
too.
the risks. He takes a lot of risks.
I saw last
So
week's
if it
race.
pays off, he can pass, but if it doesn't pay off, it doesn't pay off. You know what I'm saying? So
He was playing the Minister of Defense last week. Last like 15 minutes of the race, nobody got by him. He wouldn't let anybody by him. Let's see where he qualifies tonight. Another one. I gotta shout out Rigatoni, my teammate, if I was participating. Leading leaderboards.
nice.
Let's see how his luck is tonight.
Yeah, my bet
so, yeah.
is Taylor because he's been really consistent and really good.
And he's
Galindo
leading the standings.
also.
Yeah.
Right now the whole thing's Taylor's to lose. All he has to do is keep everybody behind him, and
Pretty much. Rigatoni's also been up there a lot too, though.
Yeah.
Rigatoni is a long time member. At the last rise, they always qualify really well and either kind of stay around that position, not really doing too well or too bad, or they qualify like extremely well and get taken out in the lap one, and then it's over for them.
well, what you've got is a drop race involved, and so you may have had somebody that had a really crummy first race and had two strong races, but with the way the standings are reading now, yeah, he looks like he's way behind. But take a drop race out, and this whole thing could get turned upside down really quick. There's more to the story, and as it's, I think race 4 is going to start telling us a lot more stuff because you're going to have 3 out of 4 races.
Yeah, yeah. You're
least.
definitely right. Definitely right. We're going to see McKenzie coming in with P4, 56.4 right there. And we got Enos coming in with a 56.4 in 6. And Taylor, like I said, I mean, he's in P7 now, but that's just his first lap there. So he's definitely going to be able to make his way up further there.
They got 3 more shots at this thing. So they got 3 more bullets in the gun to get around with 5 minutes left.
I think we're going to see a big shakeup here. Right now, top 3 silver drivers. With 5th silver driver also, right? So,
we have Dana Samedra's in the chat. Jordan King's in. Lisa Dodson's in. Evan Kim is in. Nice. Tons of cool folks here tonight.
Yeah.
Sweet.
It's always good to see. Always good to see.
A gathering of family and friends. So we've got 4 minutes left. Let's take a look and see what's. We have secret software that nobody can see that tells us how everybody's looking.
Secret. I'm on board with Galindo right now.
Secret software. It's not really that secret, but you know.
There you go.
Galindo here put it on poll. I knew it was coming, and y'all were talking about secret software.
So Johnston is the one to be looking at.
Oh yeah.
He's on a lap that's 1.7 seconds faster than his previous,
which was 1.1.
But he's only 1.1 off pole. So let's take a look at Johnston. I wonder if we can get a camera on him.
I got him.
Oh, you got the camera. There you go.
Oh, I got him live touching some grass.
Excellent.
Right in the last corner.
So let's find out what that looks like. He lost a lot. He lost a lot.
He's still beating up
Galindo.
Third.
You guys see that?
Yep.
There's Taylor.
There goes Taylor.
I told you guys.
Yeah.
Yep. And Taylor Galindo and already the 155s.
See,
nice.
McKechnie's up half a second here.
Yep.
Sector 2. Sector 2. So got a little bit more lap to go. See if he can improve on that.
I think this track can play really well for the McLaren. The McLaren is well balanced. The new aero map for the bodywork has really improved the way that car gets through these really medium speed quarters, kind of like the Valvoline and kind of like the Schumacher S's. I think the McLaren should play nice.
Yeah, especially the new one. I mean, the new one's way better. So a lot of people are. And too, I remember before, like a lot of people are just trying it out, but now they've had like a whole off season, and a whole half season to play with it. People are getting comfortable with it. Some people are like, yeah, this is my car now, so.
Yeah, let's take it to the chat, guys, here and see. Our commentary was we thought the Lamborghini's going to play well, and we thought the BMW may not play as well. Let me know what y'all think. I bet there's a lot of people who are in the chat that are SRA guys and ladies that could tell us what they think. I want to know what y'all think about.
We are about to see Kyle Miller here go across the line. Huge improvement, but in P10, I think he jumped, what, 7 places? If I was paying attention.
Yep. So we still have 3 silvers starting in the top 10. And they've got, what they got? About another lap in them.
Like
Maybe
Barnes is improving here. Up to around the last corner.
All right, we got 2 minutes to wander.
And we got the last rise improving a lot as well.
Yeah.
He's kind of far back there, but he's going to jump up a fair bit, which is good.
About 9 cents right now. I am on board with that about half a second up.
Yep, same with Enos as well, half second.
I've been following the Latrice, and he was up a second, and he's lost it.
A pretty tight split. This for Bet. If he can keep this delta up, this might be good for pole. Provisional pole at least. We can see what everybody else does.
Sorry, who? Bat? Well, I don't think he'll be pole, but
it's about 6/10 up. May have just invalidated.
Yeah,
I think he just invalidated though.
Yeah, he did.
Man, the commentator.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, yeah, he would have gotten that.
Check out Channing and Rigatoni. Both of them are staring down the barrel of front row if they just keep it going. Go, guys!
And I believe that is Rigatoni right on board, right in front of Channing here.
Push! Put your foot to the floor, guys.
Just go faster.
Ennis is up by 7 clicks. And he's only 5 clicks behind the pole time. We're about to have the pole. We're about to have the front row. The front 2 rows completely turn over. Push it, guys. Foot to the floor. Through the chicane.
Do it.
Left. Lefter than that.
Lefter.
And I see what you mean about a little bit choppy.
Yeah, right. Go. Foot down.
You guys looking at Mofat?
Yes.
Oh.
Go.
Enos puts it P2.
All right.
Penis is in 2.
Yeah, that's
Here we
right.
go, right there.
Channing, send it through the chicane.
Hit it.
This is going to be a heck of a lap from Channing.
Oh, man.
This is going to be a hell of a lap. Look at this. 9 tenths.
Oh, my Lord.
9 tenths up already.
Yeah, Jamie and Mofat. It's going to be crazy.
There
oh, my
go.
God. Jamie coming in with a
155-1.
Jeez. Taylor's looking at that like, holy sheesh.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Well, there you have it. I
there
think
you
we
have it, indeed.
And
I think we have just. I think qualifying just got itself sorted out there,
That's
didn't it?
it.
Yeah, it
right.
sure did.
Well,
It's
now.
definitely going to take that here. Qualifying is wrapping itself up. It
And
looks like
just
Mofat was able to take P2 away from Taylor. Right at the end there.
Just like I've been saying, BMW on the pole. Been saying it all night long, guys.
Yeah. You're right with that. Well,
Top-
let's see if he'll
top
be able
two
to hold
German
it, though,
cars.
because Taylor's consistency is unrivaled. And some people are hot lappers, some people are racers, you know? So.
I tell you what, look, I mean, well, you got the whole field covered, but not a lot of time difference.
Yeah, it's going to be a close race tonight.
It's going to be a lot of fun, guys. Woo-hoo-hoo.
Oh, yeah,
So,
I'm sure.
Here we go. We got a little bit of time here. So before we get to our formation lap. So here's what we've got. So as most people know, I've taken a bit of a sabbatical here from commentating, and so I'm back. So what I've been doing is I've taken night classes, and I finally got my degree in advanced empathic accuracy, better known as, all you lay people, ESP. so since we're all here in the circle is kind of closed with everybody, on the server. We're all together. So I actually can look right into these drivers' minds. I can tell you exactly what they're thinking. Let's just here it is. Just check it out. So anyways, let's see. I'm going to channel in what Harrison Channing's thinking. And so he's thinking, I'm 14 points out of the lead. A good finish tonight. I could walk out of here leading this championship. He's not wrong. And he's on pole. Nice. So that's exactly what he's thinking. And Kevin Johnston, he's sitting here thinking, this may not be a great BMW track for hot lapping, but it's a great track for consistency in this BMW, but good luck in me using any turn signals tonight. So there you go. Let's see here. Let's see what Panzo Rigatoni is channeling in, and he's thinking, it's so hot in here, I swear to God, I just saw Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego walk through my room. Wow. Get some AC, buddy. Get your bottle of water. Let's see. Thomas Greer. He's thinking, this is a Lambo track. I'm going to cut through this. And he's not even, let's see, where's he at?
He's thinking that while he's sitting on the couch watching the stream. He's watching the stream.
Gee, man, the ESP powers go for forever, don't they? So, anyways, let's see here. I've got Dan Myers not in. Gee, let's see.
Tell me what's Jacob Rogers thinking?
Jacob Rogers, I've got him. Jacob Rogers, he's thinking, how many points do you get for xenophobia in Scrabble? Dude, it's race time, man.
That's a big word to be worried about.
You go. And I'm looking into Dakota Taylor, and he's sitting there thinking, Netflix's Cowboy Bebop wasn't near as good as it should have been. That sucked. And so let's see. Let's say I just checked in. Let's see here. Who else is in? I just checked in with White Boy Blue. He's listening to Too Shy from Kajagoogoo. Dude, turn the radio off, man. It's race time. Otherwise, I couldn't get a good read on him. So there you go.
The Euro beat on.
Absolutely. So there you go. That's everybody that we kind of got a read on. So now we know everybody's thinking. So we're rolling off, and you know what everybody's thinking? They're looking around at everybody around them, and they're thinking, that guy next to me, he's gonna punt me. I know he is. I just know he is. And, you're looking at the guy behind you, and you're just saying, 4 races ago, that guy, he was trying to pass me before we even got to turn 1. He's just thinking, dude, just stay there, just don't. And everybody's looking around, going, I don't trust him, I don't trust him, I don't trust that guy. I never trusted him, And so that's what everybody's doing. They're on the formation lap, but they're looking around. And there's not a buddy in the bunch right now. So there you go. That's what I'm thinking, or really thinking.
Alrighty. Well, thank you very much for that insight. And I really do hope you find a job with that degree. Because if not, you're going to be working at Starbucks. And you're just going to be guessing people's names and get it right. And then they're going to call you a creep. Like you're stalking them or something like that. So hopefully you'll find something to do with your life that's productive.
I got a question for you. What does ESP stand for?
It's called Ethernet Service Provider.
That's it.
So he pretty much plugs in like an Ethernet cable right into your brain. He just downloads all of your brain data.
Heck, I had extra sexy person, but that's something else entirely, I guess. So here we go. We are actually all the way down into the Dumlock pair.
Yeah, let's thanks our sponsors though before we get started here. That's okay with you guys.
Go for it.
So a big thank you to our affiliates. We got a couple here to announce here. Track Racer. Experience a redefined gaming with Track Racer's high quality sim rigs and accessories. Use code SRA at checkout to support us. And we also have Armentario, which is a toolbox for ACC that will enhance your chance to win. Enjoy a fully customizable and enhanced HUD to change the way you experienced ACC. And To Go Setups, premium esports setups for everyone. Use our affiliate link on our Discord and take your drive to the next level. And last but not least, Jerry's Commissions for liveries. DM me if you want a livery. Jerry Finkelstein.
Hit him up.
And that is our affiliates that are listed here. Don't we have one more? Like Documise, right? They're like an organization thing, but they're not listed here. I think we have documented those.
Here we go, guys.
Yes, we do
are.
documize.
Yes.
We're getting ready to take a Coca-Cola turn. You guys take it away.
Yep,
Have
around
coconut
the
smile.
last corner here. Getting everybody straightened out. As we get ready to get started. Doesn't seem like a long track, but man, what a long formation lap.
Oh yeah. Let's watch this turn one, guys.
Yep.
It's gonna get
Green.
tight real fast. Two DTs on the
drop
spot.
these right off the bat. Wow. And I think we got a pit lane start too, so that will get interesting.
Alrighty.
Coming into turn
Channing out in
one.
front here. Oh no, it's already.
No.
We got multiple cars. A huge hit in the front there. Looks like. Yeah, it looks like Channing. That was Channing right there. So he dropped off. Channing's Mofats also dropped off. And you know who's taking the lead now?
Taylor.
It's Taylor. That did not take long for him, did it? Did not take long. Johnson following up close behind, and Bermuda Garcia now slotting into third there. What do you think about that start there?
We've got Van Sickle and Ennis both with a yellow flag.
Oh.
I didn't pick it up, but
Van Sickle with a yellow flag. It looks like a lot of the collisions have kind of worked themselves out now. Potes going off a little bit there, a little bit of a collision there. Good rejoin from Potes there.
Getting a little bit of side-by-side action, and I think we got some contact here.
Ooh, Aoki off the track.
oh, he hit it right in the Schnitzengruben.
That is unfortunate to see there.
Tough for Channing. He deserved better.
Yeah, you really do hate to see it. He's now dropped down to 30th, and he really wanted to pull off that race there, but he took out whoever was next to him there. I forgot who was that next to him.
He's in the front. Check out Kevin Johnston has now moved to second. He is taking advantage, and so the game is on.
Yeah, the game is on.
Channing down to 29th. He dropped more than a share of Bud Light.
Oh.
Yeah.
As we see McKechnie just get around Bat for P9. And then, oh no, I'm sorry, Bat came into pit. Taking the early stop, and the pit window is open. We'll see how that strategy plays out. And watching the stream here, it looks like we got some cars playing Drifty Boys. I'm not sure if that's on my end or what, but...
Well, the track temperature has now dropped a lot since qualifying, so people have to make that adjustment there.
For those of us racing tomorrow night, that is certainly information to know. But right now we're at 22 degrees.
Yeah,
of course,
really
optimum
cold
track.
there.
Yeah.
Very cold.
Yeah.
I think that's why the people are sliding around so much.
We have not talked about Muff.
That's who it was.
Yep.
He was P2.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Now he's staring down to 13th.
Not too bad for getting spun. Turn one, lap one, not too bad.
That's very, very recoverable, and you know, he's only 10 seconds, 11 seconds off the lead. Thanks, Neltac. He's only 11 seconds off the lead. That's very recoverable. You know, let's start talking pit window. It's open, babies. So, you know, if you're one of these guys, say like Moffitt, that's stuck in traffic, but probably a little faster than goes ahead of him, maybe it's a good time to get out of it and to get in the pit lane and get that mandatory stop done and come out and get some free traffic or get some traffic-free racing. Because, I mean, if you're a second off the pace, stuck in traffic, then you can't make that up. But if you could get out of it and get some clean free track, when that all cycles around, you're gonna like what you see.
Yeah, but keep in mind though too, like if there's some other races that are faster than you or whatnot, you're gonna have to be blue flagged a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to make sure your pace is up for it, otherwise you're gonna end up losing more time.
Yeah, it's a gamble, but if you're stuck like Moffitt is, if you're stuck, let's go down the list here and look at Cumber and Robichaux, Swan and Stephanie Fisher. They're in prime spots that they're just jam packed in with a lot of people. They're to trade. So that could be a hot spot for coming in early.
Yeah.
And if I'm Channing, I'm definitely getting in early. I imagine he's got a little bit of damage.
Got a yellow flag. Galindo is off.
Yep. Oof. So Channing's obviously faster than everybody around him, and being down in 31st. So, yep, he pitted. He sure did.
Smart move.
Bat, Channing, and Rogers is in the pit. Jacob Rogers in the pits, which I think he's playing that right.
Yeah, pitting early there if he can, especially if you got damage. Those two have that collided with each other in the beginning have damage, so we're seeing the drivers that have the lap 1 damage pitting pretty early there, which is a smart move, because you don't want to go that whole race with that damage. You're just losing a lot of time there. But it looks like Taylor, I mean, he's a second gap from Johnston there, but Johnston is a very formidable opponent as well. But if we know Taylor, he's consistent, and he's not going to make a mistake, especially if he's got the lead.
Yep.
And I'm on board here with Enriquez. Currently got the fastest lap, 57.495. Haven't seen a ton of laps just yet to let that position really shake out as Dakota Taylor takes fastest lap. But Enriquez here in P10 obviously got a little bit of pace. Trying to get a pass on Moorhead. See if he can get it going into turn 1.
Got a yellow flag on Robichaux. Yellow flag on Aoki as well.
Ooh, we got some contact.
Oh.
Yeah, Enriquez. And Moorhead.
Yep.
Looks like.
And Moorhead, yeah. Moorhead was 1-2 that qualified pretty up there. So that is unfortunate right there. Dropping a little bit.
Johnston's only about 6 tenths, half a second off of Taylor.
Yeah, he's gained some time there. It was the second gap, so I think Johnston is definitely gaining a bit there. He's got that pace.
Yeah, it is definitely tightening at the front. So let's take a look back through the back here. We've got other pitters. We've got Cumber, Ghislaine Smith, Aoki's in. So a lot of guys are looking to get out of the train.
It looks like a lot of people may have fixed some damage here early that have made their stop. In a bunch of over 10-second stops, a few 20-second stops.
And Galindo's down to 21st.
We missed the pass, but McDonald just got around Moorhead. And we'll see if Moorhead tries to stick with him, but that looks like that was a clean pass. Got it done. Hill looking to make a move on Moffitt.
Through the chicane, Taylor and Johnston are lockstep with each other. And that's closing in. You got about a lap or so before Johnston and Taylor are going to have much to talk about. Yeah, Steve, murders happened all over. Yeah, Jared's mentioning that we're having a little bit of laggy on the some of the corners.
Yeah, that's me. I'm not sure why. Never happened before, but some guys say that all the time. So who knows? Could be lying.
Yeah, my wife tells me I'm lagging all the time too. So we're still
there. You go.
We're still here.
Jumped up to Y-Boy Blue, looking at him make a move on Lindo.
Absolutely.
It's Johnston here took fastest lap and is about 2 tenths off of Dakota Taylor here for P1. They're right there next to each other trying to get through.
Yeah, he's running about 3/10 of a second faster and took fastest lap with it. Now Garcia and Rutherham, we're running 3rd and 4th, but that's actually the battle for the lead in silver.
Yes.
And those guys are a second or so apart. So we got fun happening everywhere.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna take a look back at the front here. Johnston, he's still trying to close that gap, but it's been hovering around the same. Maybe just a couple tenths more here. Oh, as we see, it kind of closed just a little bit there to 2 tenths.
Well, he's fine just to sit right there because you only got to beat him by a little. You don't have to beat him by. It looks like these two guys. They got 3 seconds on the rest of the.
Oh, here it is. Maybe the BMW's kind of pulling aside a little bit there. He's trying to stick his nose in, but I don't think it's going to be able to right there. He's going to try and take a little bit of a wider line. Loses a little bit of speed there. The McLaren's kind of skill coming into that corner there, but the BMW brakes at this long straight here. Here's the draft.
That's a funny looking McLaren.
Here's the draft right there. Here's the block. All right. Here's the move. It's made. He's on the outside.
At the outside line. Let's see if he can.
You'd rather be on the inside right here if you can. The BMW brakes. He takes a really, really wide line right there.
Yep.
Did not pay off for him. McLaren is still in front here. He's able to not lose too much time though. He really wanted to get on the inside there, but McLaren did a great job blocking.
We mentioned Lindo's running top 5.
Lindo, let's go.
He's 6 seconds off the lead, hanging in there, and he's having the kind of race I like to have where you're kind of free and clear. He's got a second between him and everybody else, and so he's free and clear. Nobody bothered him, and just riding in 5th and watching.
Not too far behind. McKechnie looking to make a move on Rigatoni here. Close the gap pretty quickly, and let's see if they've done. Some GRR on GRR violence here.
Absolutely, it is.
Battling it out. Hopefully, no violence.
So Channing is still stuck down in 30th place. So I think the chalk line is being drawn very slowly around his car. So he's going to need to make some moves really fast, or that chalk line is going to be completely drawn around his car, and he'll be getting a visit from the corridor pretty fast.
We would not want that, would we now? One guy we got to make sure to keep an eye on is McDonald here. He likes to go for passes a lot, and he has gained 13 positions so far.
Yes, he has.
And you called that one.
He's running the same speed as Johnston's running up front for those scoring at home, and so is Tomeo. He's running 157.7 as his last lap. As a matter of fact, most drivers are running about the same speed right now, the top 15 or so.
We see we got 4 cars here battling for position. My Boy Blue, Linda, Rigatoni, and McKechnie. Oh, as Rigatoni goes wide, I think McKechnie's going to get around him here.
Yep. That's a gaggle.
McLaren sandwich.
Yeah, so White Boy Blue's got the pass on Lindo. See if he can do anything with it. Right now, you got 4 cars that are just piled on top of each other. If you're one of those guys, do you pull out and go ahead and pit? I mean, if you're like 3rd or 4th in that line,
yeah.
You know,
with a 3-second gap ahead, oh yeah, for sure.
Well, if you're like Rigatoni or McKechnie, you looking at the guys in front of you and say, "You just hold me up." And if you can flip the script by coming in, let's take a look. Well, now they're all running the same speed. Okay, they're all running the same speed. And they're all running about as fast as they can. They're all running high 156s. So I don't think anybody's getting held up. So, and they're only 11 seconds off the lead. So maybe the right thing to do is to just ride this out for a minute.
I don't know. Their last lap as a group was about 0.6 off of their best lap as a group. So I think they're all holding each other up here.
You're right. I'm looking at best lap, not last lap. You're right. So yeah, somebody needs to do it. Somebody needs to get out of that line and take a gamble. I mean, what's the worst that can happen right now? Because right now you're stuck.
That's right.
You're not passing these guys. It's like for everyone. For everybody who's done this, you're fast enough to.
Ooh. Oh man.
Boy.
Getchney gave Lindo a little bump there. Gave spot back, waited. Rigatoni wasn't able to fully capitalize, but he did close the gap a lot here.
Absolutely. Looked like he was playing a whammy clavinet with only one hand.
Yeah, all right.
So we're a quarter way in this thing already.
I'm going to try something. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the stream. I'm going to try something to improve it.
All right, we will cover for
If we
you.
get cut out, so be it.
That's how it is.
All right.
You guys already looked at the train 6th through 10th there?
Yeah, that's who we've been on.
Yep.
I think
Yeah.
may have fixed the lag. We'll see.
Hopefully.
We'll see.
find
Yeah.
out.
Oh, nope. We still got slidey cars. Not sure what's going on.
Well, but I'll tell you what, we're gonna be just we're gonna be like great radio announcers here. We're gonna call it anyway.
That's right.
So here we go, guys. Even if we have to make the bat and ball and glove sounds in the booth, we'll make
Given
we'll make
descriptions.
Jerry make all the crowd sounds, and we're gonna carry on, guys.
Go Racers!
So, Taylor's still hanging on in front of Johnston. Garcia and Rotherham are still nose to tail. They're battling.
Yep. Enriquez has entered the group here.
Ooh, he's going for the pass. He's on the outside. Ooh, he's not going to be able to make it, though. Rigatoni pulls off there, keeping the lead.
It's a tough track to pass on.
Oh, yeah.
It's tough. Take another look. Let me get a camera on that guy on my super secret stream. There we go. I've got him. Hey, thanks, Steven. So Rotherham's driving the Aston. Gosh, this season Astons are about as rare as like a Kmart.
Or Big Lots.
Yeah, or Big Lots. Hey, our wedding registry was at Big Lots.
Really?
Oh, absolutely.
Bang for your buck there.
Oh, we see. Nope, never mind. He was trying to go for the pass again. Oh no, a little bit of a bumpage there.
Got some
Rigatoni's
contact.
been taken out.
Enriquez
I think Enriquez
respectfully
is going
waits.
to try and wait there. Nope, he decides to keep on going there.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate
man.
there. Just
He
followed a
tried
little
to
bit too
wait.
closely.
Man, I haven't seen anybody get whacked like that since Tanya Harding gave Nancy Kerrigan a side eye.
I was gonna say about Beyonce and who's the other guy? Chris Hill or Chris something?
Chris Tucker
I don't
and
know.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
No. Oh well, that's a good one too.
That was a whack.
Oh shoot, who's the guy who hit Beyonce? Like beat her up? What like the
No, that
musician
was
dude?
Rihanna. That wasn't Beyonce.
Rihanna,
Come on.
yeah. Not bad. Chris, whatever his name
Chris
is.
Brown.
Chris
Brown, there you go.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
like a good 10 years ago.
That I know. I was searching the memory banks hard for that one.
Well, Beyonce uses her earrings like his brass knuckles, so
True. There you go.
he's tough. I wouldn't touch that.
Yeah.
you could lose an eye with that.
Oh yeah.
You're driving the Aston. Wow.
Don't see many Astons these days. And a yellow flag. Madison is doing some exploration over here. Turning back around, getting on track.
He went full on Wanatune on that one. That's my Ojibwe word of the day is Wanatune.
Okay.
One or two.
There you go. Wanatune.
There you go, yeah.
Means he lost it.
So I'd love to see P1 and P2 still within a second.
Oh yeah, let's look at everybody else here. So Bootsma and Galindo are in the pits.
Oh, Steven's got a question for you, Andrew.
Let's
chat.
see.
I'm going to say it's a question for you, just because I think you have a funny answer.
Ooh. I don't know how you see with two lazy eyes. Probably don't see very well.
Or do you
I
see?
do know.
Do you see very well, actually? Because you can see all kinds of things.
It's like what do you call a fish with no eyes? You know, there you go.
Oh, Jesus.
There you go.
That's funny. That's pretty funny right there.
Oh man, I'm just glad chicks dig sim racing. Let's see. No, let's.
Lucky for us.
I'm pretty sure I've never had
Lucky for
any girl
us.
be like, "Oh my god, dude, that's so hot."
Hey, tell you what.
We
Hey,
talk
oh,
about
Johnston.
it. Look at Johnston.
Pulling it off right there. Oh, but the switchback, he's not able to pull it off. Those BMW brakes really showing off here at the main straight.
He did it. He pulled it off. Look at that.
That's a crazy pass right there. He
Look
really
at
took advantage
that.
of his car right there. He knew, he was like, all right, if I'm going to pass him anywhere on this track, it's going to be there. It's going to be that braking zone. And there it was.
Nice.
I think we're going to see Enriquez here. Nope. I thought he was going to go for a move on Rigatoni.
Well, after last time, he killed him, so I think he's being extra careful
A
now.
little bit more careful.
Yeah, he's like, I'm so sorry, man.
Going wide a little bit there, too.
They don't
I
prick
think
the
that was a
eye.
track limits, but it's okay.
Hey, you got 3 of them to kill. You know, if you got to take one of those to pass somebody.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
Oh, Steven says
They're
they
resources.
don't prick the eyes. Oh, nice. I'll buy that for $1. Nice, Steven. All right. Oh, gee. Next week we're going to do this without watching the race.
Just call it
Just
Tuesday night stand-up.
Just get in here and just start yakking around. So Johnston's he's actually pulling away a little. And they're both pulling away from the podium battle there.
Yeah.
So anyways, that looks like it's sorting itself out. Now Channing is actually, now that some more pit stops are happening, some more agricultural racing there from Hill.
Yeah, I'm
now
going to
that
do a replay on Hill here to see what happens.
so Channing sorted himself out to 25th. If that gets you some points, not a lot of points, but some. And he's one of the fastest guys out here. So the question is, can Channing pull himself up top 10? Let's watch that. I'll bet you he can. I'll bet you anything he ends up working himself up to top 10.
Yeah, coming on board with him now, trying to get a pass on our bat, which I think we saw Bat hit some pace too. Both best laps, pretty much the same, 5 thousandths away from each
Yep.
other.
Yep. Yeah, so Johnston's last lap was an invalid one. So they're racing hard. I see about 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 invalids lying around in the last lap. So we got some hard racing happening. We said we was going to have some racing and some wrestling.
We've definitely seen some wrestling already.
We have seen
Oh, yeah.
Abdullah the Butcher. We have seen the Iron Sheik. Huh. So we've got Enriquez is coming out of the pits. Where's he going to slot in at? 18th at the moment. But how many ahead of him he's got? Oh, he's got about 10 guys ahead of him that have pitted. He may like where he comes out in this. So what do you think, guys?
I think
You're
it's fine.
thinking, I think the top 4 stay out. I think Boy Blue's got to get in.
Yeah.
Rudder Ham's is going to hold him up. And still, that's that same group. It's down to a group of 3 now. But you got Boy Blue, McKinchy, and Lindo are piled on top of each other. Somebody's got to get out of there. Boy Blue and McKinchy are side by side. They're all side by side. They're 12 wide.
They're infinity.
Absolutely. Let me go.
Yeah, I'm on board right now with
There you
Y-Boy Blue.
you go.
Trying to get past Rudderham. I'll say Garcia and Rudderham silver drivers. Maybe this is their track, or maybe they were just really good at letting just enough sand out to stay silver.
Absolutely. Of course, for those who are SRA veterans, you know that last week the constabulary here at SRA jimmied with the divisions and made sure and righted everybody to make sure that everyone's in the right divisions. This is the first race with everybody in their righted places, so it's a straight up fight now. And Johnston is still pulling it out on Taylor. I kept telling you it's a BMW track. You know, Garcia, Bermudez, Garcia's BMW. I kept telling you it's going to be at least two BMWs in the podium.
Yeah, the BMWs. I think the braking zone is really helping out with that.
You're probably spot on. It ain't how fast you can go; it's how fast you can stop. Sometimes.
You know, Johnson and Taylor second off.
They switched places.
Yeah.
They have swap. Absolutely.
Johnson on an invalid lap, so must have had a moment.
Yeah, he had a 2-minute lap. He must have been running the cotton combine in the grass.
He's just trying to make it interesting for us. Yellow flag for Lindo.
Hey,
Back on track. What's that?
you know, for everybody scoring at home, you know, I've got the sim up on my screen, and I'm a gig download, and I'm getting all the cars looking sideways as well. I don't think it's us. I think it's AC. I think it's ACC tonight.
Server. Well, I hope the drivers are faring okay with this.
I'm not really seeing them go sideways. I don't know. Maybe it's just I always have crappy internet, so that's just how they normally are for me. But
I normally have pretty good.
Maybe I'm just used to it, but everything's been looking okay for me. Maybe just like a couple spikes, but
yeah, I'm getting some laggy looking stuff, and I should have pretty mean downloads here. So yeah, so for those that are watching, hang with us, guys. I don't think it's us tonight. We're still bringing the action. I think the guys on track are fine. It's just what we're seeing is it's fine. So for those scores, so Johnston has just put up a one. Let's see. Well, he's about to put up a very competitive lap.
Johnson has put in a 156.1. So that's really good. I mean, for race temps too, especially when the track's so cold.
Oh yeah,
definitely good, really good time. It's better than I don't really see any other time that comes close to it. Yeah, I'm trying to look through here. People in the high 56s, but he's in the low, which is really, really nice here. And I feel like he can pass Taylor here. I mean, he's shown he can do it before, so.
Oh, let's take a look here. Channing's already back up to 21st. He's got a long way to go before he gets to Ennis, though.
Oh, so you got some action up here near the front.
Just switch.
Rutherham taking himself out there a little bit.
Yep, as we see Johnson having a peak on Taylor, not wanting to commit to it. Didn't quite have enough pace here on the straight.
Yeah, Rutherham's
is stopped on the last corner right there at the pit lane. Wonder if he's going to just take his pit stop and shoot straight across.
I don't know if you can or not from right there.
You know what? Yeah, that's true. He's a little too far in.
Hey, I tell you what, good on him. That was a very patient re-entry. It all happens to us, and some days you gotta take your medicine. And I think he did it very, very well. Well played. All of us have spun around, but
still P10. Still P10 though.
It.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Respectful weight, good rejoin, and didn't lose too many spots.
I hope he's all right. You know, spins like that sometimes will leave you with scooter ankles. Yeah, hopefully he's not too bruised up.
I feel like McKechnie has been battling somebody the entire race.
Yeah, see, that's now it looks like he's 4/10 back of Boy Blue right now. Enriquez is 15th. Who else was in that battle? Has somebody else? As one of our guys pitted, we looked away, and I'm not sure. There were others. Lindo's down the 9th, but Lindo has also not pitted.
Yeah, Lindo and Rigatoni were in it earlier, and they kind of both dropped off.
Yep. So that's worked itself out. That's worked itself out. Well, I'll tell you.
We got to stop, go 30. He Swan.
Oh, we hadn't called his name yet tonight. That's not how you want your name called the first time.
Right.
I kind of like, for those of you, a lot of you guys haven't had your name called yet. It's because you're driving clean. So I would take that all night. I prefer, sometimes I watch these things back and I'm thinking that if I don't get my name called, maybe I had a good race. So
Kenny, I don't think we really talked about him too much, but he's had a pretty clean race here, I think. He's gained 12 spots. Camaro, 27 spots.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Posts gained 22 spots. The last ride, 17.
Yeah.
And
that's crazy.
Yeah.
12
really, really good. Just having good races.
It's like now Barnes and Enriquez are actually they're in the octagon right now.
Ansem, I believe, had a pit lane start and is currently P17.
Yeah. He's playing it clean.
That's a pretty good improvement there. And already made a pit stop.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We
He's
got a
played
bunch
it
of yellow
right.
flags. Not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the replay real quick, see what happened. Oh, didn't go back far enough. Did go far enough for the spin right there, though. I think Galindo had a moment and then got collected also, and then hopefully rejoined safely. Return to pits.
It looks like a. I'm kind of stuck on this Enriquez and Barnes fight.
You got that, and Lindo and Rigatoni here. Lindo
Absolutely.
looking to make the move. No. Oh man, he is right on. Yeah.
It looks like looking like a UFC fight up there.
Oh, we got some flashers.
Yeah, I got some flashing.
Got the flashing.
I think I'd make a really lousy UFC fighter. I think I'd probably be a better KFC fighter.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
KFC fighter, man of the chicken.
As Johnston comes into pit.
Yep.
Oh, there he is. Okay, well, this is what's going to happen. Taylor's going to have to pit eventually. And Johnston's been fighting him. It's all going to come down to the pit lane execution.
Yeah, he probably better pit sooner than later. He's going to have to answer that. He's going to answer that.
Johnston.
I mean, usually you want to use the tires up as much as you can. Pit the last minute if you can.
You guys talking about tires. Johnson's still sitting there. Then stop for 24 seconds. 25? Is he taking tires?
Ooh.
Did he have damage? I don't think he had damage, right?
I don't think so. At 33 seconds, just got dropped. I
there
wonder
you
if he took
That's
tires.
tires, man. That's tire, dude. That's going to put him back.
Ooh.
So many positions. What is going on? He must have accidentally took tires, dude.
He took him for Mr. Feelgoods.
Maybe he thinks he's just got the pace, because if you're really good, you can do it, but he's got to be really good at passing,
Enriquez is finally
Gonna get around him is Johnston. I think
he's got him,
Where's
baby.
Johnston? Johnston's already rejoined.
He's only in
sorry.
12th, but he's a minute 7 behind the leader, and that's only going to be about a 26, 27 second stop if you don't take the tires. So the question is, can he make up that kind of ground in 27 minutes? I don't think he can. That's a big ask. It's a big ask when you got Taylor just ripping him off over and over and over. And you got Garcia, Boy Blue, McKinchy. You got guys who are just ripping laps off without making mistakes. I don't think there's enough mistakes. I don't think there's mistakes in the top 10 to get him back up there. Wow. Well, we're about to find out now, aren't we? Yeah. Yeah, it's a drumstick ring.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
Boy Blue not able to get the pass done into turn 1. I think Rigatoni is looking at McDonald here. A lot of battles here going on. Rigatoni taking a ton of curb.
Oh, right over the fart stumper.
Just doesn't need that diffuser. Just don't worry about it. We'll leave it there.
That's fine. You can always get it repaired later.
Because fart stumper is Norwegian for speed bump. So there you go.
So Lindo's trying to get a piece of this action here for P6.
Yes, he is.
A little bit of a three-car train going on. Is Five Boy Blue still thinking about a move on Garcia.
And the top 11 have not pitted. But you know, gosh, there's two battles. I don't know. I think if I'm one of those guys, I got to get in. With about 13 laps to go. Yeah, about 13 to go. 17 laps in. Yep, Bat's pitting. So Stephanie Fisher just got by him. And let's see, is Stephanie already? She's clean. Everybody from 12 back is clean. So, you know, Stephanie's been.
She's stopped
clean.
Too. Yeah, she had a good stop. 40 seconds total through the pit lane.
You know, as of right now, she is 5, 6. She's 7th in silver. And that puts her ahead of that. So she's dead middle of silver. I think that's right where she wants to be. If she can finish in the middle of the silver category, I think that's a win.
Yeah, 5 silver drivers haven't stopped yet, too, though. I don't know where they'll fall. I think Johnson's got a pretty big gap ahead of him between P11 and 12.
Yes, he does.
So let's see where they shake out.
Now, if that gap stays there, and he can sit there and just rip off some laps, see what he's turning. We won't know for a minute here what he's turning. But here's 2 more ahead of him. He's going to pass. Boy, is he going to throw away a win?
I don't know if it was intentional tires. I wonder if he didn't have fuel in the tires.
I don't think it was. I almost guarantee you it wasn't. There's no way, man. He probably went in there. He was like, fuck, I accidentally triggered it. But he's still racing.
We've all done it.
But Hal McDonald's now 6. And as well as Tamara, they've both been climbing like the same, like they've been behind each other, but they've been passing people consistently.
Yep.
Now in P5 and P6.
You know, we've got Enriquez is now 27th. Lorenzo, Robichaud, Swan, and also Mattisey. They've all had, and also with Moorhead, he's also had a long lap that's invalid. A lot of agricultural racing here the last lap. A lot of guys that are doing some off-roading.
I keep jumping between Y-Boy Blue battling for P2 and Rigatoni battling for P6. They're just lap after lap.
Fisher just made a pass. She's straight up 19th, and she passed a silver driver. That puts her 6th in silver. I think she's liking this.
I think she just got around somebody coming out of the pits. So she has already taken the stop. So that was a clean pass for position.
Yes, she has. So chaining up to 18th, and he's burning down Rutterham's back door. Moorhead and Fisher are still staring each other down. Bootsma's looking backwards at the Coca-Cola turn.
Oh, no.
Get back on track.
There you go. Is that Coca-Cola?
Yourself back right.
I don't think it was.
So. Oh, no? Was it?
Yeah, see where he's at.
Lindo comes in to take a stop.
There you go. We're down to 9 that haven't stopped. Boy, you still got Boy Blue and McKechnie are just glued to each other.
No, Tony, man, about a 10th off of McDonald here. Here is that Minister of Defense I was talking about. I think this is lap 3 that they've been nose to tail. Pretty much the whole lap. Rigatoni's gonna have to get creative, get around him here. Got some action here. P14. Hill going a little wide, lost 1, potentially 2 spots.
Two positions, wow. Yep. Yeah,
Enos there to take some
Hill there.
Some evasive maneuvers to get around him.
Oh, Mackenzie so close right now. Right up the rear. Oh, he's doing a little bit of fishtailing there.
Oh, that is not the
he was-
lag on the stream, guys.
Yeah, he was turning his car there a little bit. Oh, I think he's might have gained no. It was gaining a little bit, but it was too short. There they are on the big straight here.
This
We're going to
is-
see a lot of drafting here coming up.
It's a battle
Yep.
for P2 right here.
But remember the brakes though, when you on the BMW are insane. So he's not close enough to get that drafting speed, and the BMW is going to outbrake him here.
Yep. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, I called that a little bit ahead of time there. Oh no,
A little squirrely.
a little squirrely there. Yeah, he's going to be able to hold on to that position for the time being.
Well, let's check in here. Johnston is still, he's only picked up 1 second on the leader since he came out of the pits. I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, it's not going to work. 20
It's
minutes
not
to
gonna
go in the
work, is it?
race? No.
It ain't working. Last lap 156.1. It's his best lap. But he's a minute 5 behind. He's going to come out 30 seconds behind. I mean, when Taylor finally pits, which he should pit. So, but he's still going to come out.
Do it. Pit now.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. Let's take a look at him. Let's see. I want to take a look. I'll tell you, he's wide open. Maybe he doesn't need to pit. If you're not getting held up, just stay out there.
Yeah, just
So,
wait.
yeah. So I'll take it back. Taylor just needs to ride this one out and take the Sunday drive. But McKitchen's just about to slip. Boy, blew some iocane powder. We'll find out if he's got an immunity to it. Ansem, Lindo, Moffett, Hill. Wow.
Yeah, quite a train, I think, leading P11 and back.
They are doing the locomotion.
Once again, on the straight, we've got 2 Beamers and a McLaren going in a turn.
Yeah.
A little bit bigger of a gap here between McKechnie and Boy Blue.
Now I know. Let's take a look at the manufacturer battles here. Rigatoni's in a Mercedes. Moffitt's in a Mercedes. So Swan. But let's look at Moorhead. Yeah, he had a.
Boy Blue there, getting real close to Garcia. Sorry.
Oh, he's getting feisty. But now Moorhead he's had a spin, but he's running 19th, and he is the highest running Ferrari. Prancing horses are more like trotting horses tonight. Wow. Is the BOP that bad for the Ferraris?
Maybe just on this track, huh?
On this track, the BOP.
Yeah.
BMW favorite track. Just look at
Yeah,
P12 up.
What was I wrong about that? You guys had it called.
Well, I don't know. Weren't you the one that said Lamborghini strong track?
Yep.
Who's winning the race right now?
Yeah, well, the second Lamborghini's in 14th, so there you have it. But Roger's hanging in there. Aoki's hanging in there. They're not making mistakes.
Yeah. Kenzie, again, it's just, he's looking for that opportunity, but every single time, it's just blocked
He's up
off.
a ton of time there in the chicane. I don't know if he's ever. No, okay. I didn't know.
No,
he
he
was sticking
can
his
hit some kind of very close to Barnes there, but
Yeah, Poach is the last one that hasn't come in. He's running 7th. However, though, he's only 26 seconds ahead, so Johnston will get him in the pits, no matter how you slice it. He very well could get Rigatoni in the pits when Rigatoni comes in. So Johnston may be staring down a P6, no matter how you slice it. But still, he was fighting for top 2. Taylor's got 20 seconds on the world. Oh boy, that.
yeah,
Now,
for
he's
sure.
he's running about 7 tenths a lap faster than Taylor is, but he's only picked up about a second or so. Another second or so. Why is he only picking up a second? If he's only picking up, gosh, he ain't got enough time. We got 15 and a half minutes left. Which means we got 7-8 laps left. And if he's getting 8/10 for, he's not going to make it.
I mean, you got to pass people too.
Now, it's entirely possible he could get to third. Maybe.
A long
Boy, I
shot.
tell you, it's still a long shot. Channing to 15th, but he's only 2.5 seconds behind the big train. Now, catching them is one thing, passing all 4 of those guys is another. But Channing really needs to pass all 4 of those cats.
Yeah. I'm on board here with Hill, who's about 2.5 seconds up on Channing. And the problem for Channing, though, is he's going to have a 5-car train to have to get through, too.
Yeah.
So
He's going to have to make his own lane out there somewhere and get by all those guys. He better go find the old Sudschleifer and schleife his way past all these guys. Meanwhile, back at the motel, since we're in Germany, you might as well say it. Taylor is operating with the precision of a Kraftwerk song from, say, the late 80s.
we blew.
Made it happen.
Yeah, let's see if it sticks. I think it will, because they'll have the inside on the next turn.
Is there?
Yes, let's see if McKechnie gets
no.
through. Oh, very close. Very close
I thought that
back
was gonna
there.
be a collision right there.
Will there be any Lex Talielis
They are side by
going
side.
on?
Nope. Looks like he's going to surrender the position.
No,
They're dropping 2 in that
two
one
spots
corner.
there.
Oh, ow. We've
Off it,
got
576.
Yep.
Yeah, we've got
We do a
an
replay.
alley. Somebody bring up the Mercurochrome.
Got the boop. I think that was Hill. Gave him a touch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ow,
and another
ow.
hit. That's 3 cards hit him.
It's unfortunate.
And that puts Channing right back in the pits. It sure does. I think we found Channing's drop race.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah,
Best
that is
quality of his life.
unfortunate.
Still a drop
Good.
race, though.
I mean, it was a drop race once he took tires accidentally.
Well, that's what this was for Channing. Golly. So,
wasn't Channing the one? Oh no, Johnson
That's
was the one who took
Johnson,
tires. That's
yeah.
right. Okay.
so
I
we've
thought
got
Channing took tires, but yeah, oof.
everybody ahead of Johnston has not pitted. But if it's about 26, 27 seconds or so, I haven't done the math. I should have done the math. Bad commentator. He's only gonna get to 6th-ish or so. I don't think he's got it. I don't think he's got a podium in him anymore.
I mean, with 10 minutes left, no.
Got a little bit of contact there.
Eh?
Garcia bumped McKechnie. No huge contact. A little bit of bump going into turn 1. BMW brakes start to fade, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Muff has been muffed around. Well, I tell you what though. I tell you who's sitting pretty here. Let's see. Battle for 3rd and 4th is definitely afoot here. With Bermudez Garcia. But if you're thinking Garcia's not really racing these guys, he's silver. He really doesn't have to do anything. He's got he's almost got 30 seconds on posts.
Yeah, you still want that podium, though.
Yeah, you might have to just think about this and say, oh, who's going around here?
Yellow flag, Aoki. I'll catch the replay.
Yep, sure is. So, but if he's just thinking about what kind of damage he's doing to his silver competitors, he's got him covered. Take your silver win. Take your silver win and run. I know that ain't what I'd want to do, but he's got it in the bag.
You just don't take any huge risks. Maybe just stick behind
Exactly.
McKechnie, and if there's a mistake, you're there to capitalize. But
Absolutely
keep that gap
ride it
around
out.
a second or so, and just kind of keep a good pace.
Yep.
See Johnson on boats here. 2 to 3 tenths off.
Yeah, he's on him, but he's costing himself time. Now he's picked up a grand total of about 6.5 seconds on these new tires. That ain't gonna do it. And he's a second a lap faster than the leader, but he's got 10 minutes 16 seconds left, and a bunch of guys piled up in front of him. But they haven't pitted yet. He's gonna get released. He's gonna get released way too late. Now these guys have only got, oh heck, they've got 9 minutes left to get their tails in the pits. There's somebody pulling out.
Yep. Now Johnson about 30 seconds off of Rigatoni and P6.
Mm-hmm. Who pulled in? Oh no, Boats pulled in.
Yep. See a hill here, trying to make a move on Ansem. So Hill's probably carrying some front end damage. We've seen at least one front end collision from him.
Yep. I'll tell you what, we'll give the endurance award to Channing tonight, because he's still hanging in there. Running 22nd, he's been whacked. Moffat's been whacked. Like souvenir pipe night at the ice skating rink with Tanya Harding there.
Yeah. I mean, but Johnson though, he's 7th after taking tires and has pit.
Yeah.
So that's crazy how well he's done too, because after that kind of pulls up. I mean, he is 20 seconds away from Rigatoni. So he might just gain 1 or 2 positions after people pit, but still, I mean, if he's able to keep his pace up with those fresh tires, then he might find himself back in the podium.
And I tell you, shouts to Ansem tonight. Pit lane start running 11th, so he's got Hill chasing him down, but he's running 11th, so he's picked up
25 spots.
Yeah.
Wow.
Latrice says
yellow flag.
Latrice has found the wall.
Meeting with Mr. Barriar.
Yes, yes. Okay, that's a quarter of the night. There you go.
So as we see Ansem go way off track and come back in, looked like a huge lag spike maybe?
I think so.
He was very lucky with that region win.
Yeah, I tell you what, tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by a really bad connection to the server.
Brought to you by Comcast. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I tell you what. Tonight's broadcast is sponsored by the letter U.
How's your stream looking? Is it still in your game?
I'm still getting a little bit of sideways action.
Yeah, it's been fine. I don't know. Maybe I just got the good connection.
That's it. You got the super internet, Jerry. Just a minute.
I guess. My internet's the worst out of everybody, though, so that's what's surprising.
Consistent.
Consistently shit.
Yeah, I'm getting a little sideways action here. 7 minutes left. Yeah, geez, we're almost done.
Still got 6 drivers to hit their stop.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but they got time.
They got 2-ish laps to get their
stop.
There you go, get their stops in.
Tony, did I miss a pass? Not quite. It was like side by side with Johnson according to the timing screen. Not Johnson, sorry, McDonald, but McDonald comes in the pit.
Yep.
That
So
little release.
another one bites the fuel rig.
Let's see what our fastest stop is tonight. I see a 40 Potes and Tamayo. It's a replay here.
Yep. Witterham has pitted.
A little bit of a spin there. Glad he waited. Get the show on the road. Good job. They're looking for another pass now.
So Johnston has found 6th now.
Saw a car disappear and come back. Not sure where it went. Our bat went 2/10 off.
Yes. Johnston is he's only picked up about 6 seconds on the leader in the last 25 minutes. Yeah. Cautionary tale, everybody.
Don't take tires.
Yeah, the tars are not the thing to do. Well, we have a McDonald has stop and go. That. He got the
disqualification.
He got the bye, Felicia.
Wow. Wonder what
I guess
happened there.
He must have come into the pits really fast.
Way too fast.
He must have had to pee.
I forgot where the pit board is. That's unfortunate. Hate to see that.
Yeah. That's which button's mapped to the pit limiter?
You see Hill and Ansem here. They are side by side. Went through the last corner. Actually, I lied. That is not the last corner. Hill got a little squirrely. Didn't get past him. As we see Y-Boy Blue come into the pits. Same thing with McKechnie. Same thing with our race leader, Dakota Taylor. I think Taylor is going to get back on track in a pretty good spot here. Looking like P3, and then P1 and 2 still have to take tops, obviously.
Yeah. So we're looking back here in the middle of the field. We got Bat and Aoki are battling it out. Jacob Rogers has had a solid night. He's probably not as high as he wants to be, but solid night, no problems. Stephanie Fisher still. Let's take a look here. She's got. Taylor's in.
Yeah, Taylor's
in and out. So, so Fisher is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so she's running 6th in silver. I should take that. Let's definitely get some points against those guys. And she's getting serious points. She's running 16th, so serious points there. So we're down to 2.
Down to 2 up front. Garcia and Riccatelli still at stop.
Yep.
And
Johnston, like I said, I mean, he made his way back, which is nice, but he doesn't have enough time to back where he was.
Commentator Kurt Stephanie.
Oh.
Grab the replay here.
You know what's crazy is after all of that, Johnston will end up finishing 2nd. And you know what's crazy? Well, I guess that pit leaves longer than I thought it was because he's only 19 seconds behind him. I thought he'd be 25, 30 seconds behind him. He's 19 seconds back, but he's still going to finish 2nd, just further back than he was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Recovery there.
Yeah, so he's invalid this lap.
Let's see. Garcia and Rigatoni come in to stop.
Yeah.
This is going to be a battle in the pit lane.
But Johnston's now he's the only cat to break 56. He's running a 55.9. So he had all the speed. He's got all the tires. But it ain't enough. And he is 19 seconds behind.
Riccatoni with 6 seconds stopped. A good stop. And let's see, Garcia 7 seconds stop, so gained a second. Garcia was also an extra second through the pit lane, so Riccatoni came out ahead of Garcia before.
Now, Fazley, they started pretty much on time. So we're down 2 minute and a half. Pit window's got 30 seconds left. Everybody's green. Everybody's coming to make their pit stops, and it's a straight fight to the end. Hill and Ansem still crawling all over each other.
But Hill's gonna get the pass done here on the inside. Yep, got it made for.
Enriquez and Garcia are just all over each other. That's been a gaggle all night long. I think those 3 are married in about 7 different states.
I know Garcia and McKechnie have had a lot of I'm sorry, no. Enriquez and McKession's they've had a lot of on-screen time just with battles, not just with each other, but
Yeah, good on them. It's been a whole lot of clean racing. You can't argue with that. I bet they're gonna walk away saying they had a whole lot of fun. But for the best of the rest, Boy Blue is it. 22 seconds to go. Oh, there's a bump. Who got it? That was going to be. Wait a minute. I think that was Rigatoni that just put it on a McLaren. I caught the end of it on my super secret private 23 screens.
I don't think it was Rigatoni. He's not around right there. It could have been a blue flag.
It might have been.
Yeah, it could have been a
There you go. Well, the sands in the hourglass have expired, as are the days of our lives.
Oh, no. Too soon.
Yeah, but Donald says he got the big old DSQ, the Dairy S Queen, instead of the stop and go 30 for speeding. So they got him.
Don't go 200 kilometers through the pit lane, and it might not happen, man. Gotta hit the brakes.
I think he has been nabbed by the constabulary at the old Nürburgring.
Traffic cam on him. So Enriquez trying to get it on Garcia here on the last lap. Just can't get by.
Yeah, it's tough to pass here.
As our race leader is coming into sector 3. Got to signal the end of this race.
These three here look like nothing's gonna change, but boy, what a great battle for these three. Good stuff.
Great race from Dakota Taylor. Congrats there.
Like I say, he's as smooth as a Kraftwerk song. I bet he wears muscle shirts like Bowser from Sha-Na-Na.
Sha-Na-Na?
Oh yeah, get a job.
Yes, we see Johnson, White Boy Blue cross the line. We're gonna see Rigatoni, and then this battle here, Garcia, Enriquez, McKechnie. Around
There you go.
P7.
There you go. That's a fun race.
That was a good one.
That's fun. Should we get a couple of guys in here where they all get stopped?
So, you guys scoping any good ones out?
Do we lose Jerry?
We did. I saw a notification, like he sent us a chat. But I'm not smart enough to know how to pull up a chat while we're in a chat. Open chat. Here we go. Let's see what he said. Gary said, my power went out.
There you go.
So he's got awesome internet, but man, gotta do something about that utility company.
That is a lame response. Lame-o.
Looks like we get to pick who comes into the booth, and he can't taint our opinion.
Yeah. So who do we have? We can let's see if is Taylor in the house. Let's see here. I don't see him in the house.
He took the trophy and ran home, huh?
He sure did. What a...
You know, people may be in private chats, not quite ready
Absolutely.
to join the race chat.
There he is.
Give him
There
a
he is.
minute.
He's in.
All right.
He is in. Are you able to bring him up? I stink at doing that.
Yeah, man, I just click and drag.
There you go.
I'm not even going to give him a chance to go to the cool-down room.
Yeah, drag him up there.
Dakota, welcome to the booth.
Oh,
We stole you. What a race, man! What a race.
Thank you. It was I had a lot of fun that race. That was good fun.
Hey, you were smooth, no mistakes. I mean, what more can you ask?
Yeah. Can't ask for much more than that.
How are the tires at the end?
I was actually talking with my teammate about that last couple of laps. I'd say like the last 5 laps or so, the tires were getting really rough. There's I forget what turn number it is, but that's a fast left-hander where all you do is lift a little bit, and I could tell that I was lifting more and more and more and more as the race was going. So
Is that going up the hill after the Schumacher S's?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's where it's going to get a little sketchy if it ever
It
is.
does.
I guess.
Yeah, I think I had one off track, and that's where I had it. I just didn't lift quite long enough on one of the laps, but I kept it together. So,
Heck of a race. Can't argue with that. It was interesting that Kevin Johnson behind you took tires.
well, so he shot me a message right after the race ended, and I was wondering, because there was traffic coming up on me when he pitted. We were both coming up on traffic, and I was like, well, I wonder if he's pitting to undercut. To avoid this traffic and get the undercut. He got a flat.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, or else he would have been up there in the fight with me. So
Yeah, well, he brought home P2, so still a good result for him.
yeah,
I wonder if he hit one of those big roundy curbs in the chicane. I bet you hit that 2 or 3 times, and I'll bet it'll do it to you.
Yeah, those specifically the first curb on that chicane is pretty gnarly. If you hit that wrong, it's pretty hard to hit.
We didn't think about that. We did not think about.
Neither did I.
Did he hit a curve? We kept wondering, why are you taking tires? Because you're not gonna make it all the way back to where you were. But I'll tell you, with that, I think you did pretty good. So we'll bring him in a second and say hello to him. But I mean, flawless race.
Thanks, man. I had a lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun watching it. Cool stuff. I guess we're gonna drag Kevin in here and see what he says about his tars.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Thanks, Dakota. I'll send you back to the.
Thanks
race review.
for having me, guys.
Yep.
You got it.
And I've got
You gonna bring him in?
Yeah, I got him queued up in the cool down room.
There you go.
Hey, Kevin, welcome to the booth.
Hey.
And what a race! We were keeping an eye on you the whole time after your pit stop, seeing where you landed.
Oh yeah, dude. I got a flat right rear, and that took me out of it. I was pretty bummed about that. Otherwise, I think we were gonna fight till the end. I think it was gonna be an awesome race.
Yeah.
It was the right rear. Do you know which curb was getting you? Was it the second round curb at the chicane, or where do you think it got you?
Honestly, I think it was T1. I take T1 pretty cut. So and I was taking the chicane the same the entire race, and I didn't get another flat, so that would be my guess. But yeah, I don't know. Kind of a bummer, but that's racing.
Wow. So yeah, we were watching. We were doing all the advanced mathematics. Ian had an abacus and a TI-35, and he had a hadron collider going on, and we were trying to make the math work back for you. So,
yeah.
But if you hadn't passed Taylor, you'd have finished second anyway. So it all kind of worked itself out. Y'all two were the class of the field, no doubt.
Yeah, for real. It was definitely fun. It was a good fight.
I mean, yeah. Otherwise, completely flawless for both of you guys. I thought y'all ran a perfect race.
Yeah.
All good stuff.
Awesome result.
Absolutely. So we had fun watching it. We'll watch it again next time too.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for casting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll send you back to the race review.
All right. Take care, guys.
Well, I tell you, those two were the class of the field. I'm good to leave it right there if you are.
Yeah, I think so. I think we had a great race. Glad we could kind of throw a what to call it? The best booth in the world between you, me, and Jerry. You know,
we're a fun booth.
a little bit of an impromptu, and man, what a good time.
So, I mean, that was great. We were. I think we were definitely smoother than Vince doing a slap chop ad.
Smoother than our internet connections, that's for sure.
Absolutely. So, I guess we owe everybody an apology for the quality of the stream, but I don't think it was us. I think it was absolutely the those that host this little shindig. We're having troubles. My first attempt to try to get in tonight, it said it was I couldn't get a connection, so I think it was on their end.
Yeah, shit happens. I feel like it cleared up a little bit near the end. So, regardless, we had some good racing to watch.
Well, everybody watching, hope y'all had a blast. We had more fun than y'all did. Guarantee that. So with that, you got the final. You got the final word.
That's it. Peace out. Your regular crew is probably going to be back together next week. So see you never.
So long.